Get it this way, people. ZaFray is the owner and founder and executive producer. I'm the editor and publisher and producer. And Weirdo is the co-producer and co-host of Wilderness with the Frays. And welcome to the Wilderness with the Frays. This is the pilot where we are just going to have fun. You guys can get to know us. We chit-chat, talk shit. You know, just complete diabolical behaviour. So, where are we going to... Diabolical. Absolute catastrophe. This is not going to be
of the wilderness.
This is not going to be clipped from my socials. This will be uploaded on my YouTube all as one segment, so you can see from start to finish on how fucked up and diabolical our behaviour is. I mean, we've already got a great blooper. We're like, you know.
Yeah, and then the chopped where Elite put wilderness of wilderness with the phrase.
That was good. That was good.
Co-host of wilderness with the phrase, and I'm your co-host.
It's the wilderness with the wilderness with the wilderness with the wilderness with the wilderness, the Frays. You know, if you really abbreviate it, it's WWF.
What?
Wilderness phrase. WWF.
No, wilderness with.
No, wilderness. And then you do phrase, it's WWF.
Yeah, but it's not wilderness of wilderness with the phrase. Is it?
Mío santificado sea tu nombre, Señor.
It's not that, though. So why would it be WWF? Why would you even care about the abbreviation?
Señor, ayúdame, Señor, dame la paciencia.
Oh my god.
What's the point of caring about the abbreviation if that's not how it is?
You know what? You're the Simon Cowell of our show.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to give a yes. Just not today.
I'm gonna be fucking, what's his name? Jim Halbert.
You gotta get close to the camera. Look at it like... like he does.
Oh my god.
You just smile. You look like a serial killer. Babe, you're just always smiling. You look like Santa.
Santa!
What would you like to get from Santa Claus this year?
Oh.
What am I getting from Santa this year? Santa, what I would like from... Okay, so we're gonna say what we want from Santa.
Don't even. I know exactly what you're about to do.
Santa,
Oh, God.
what I would like this year, I would like a luxury box next to the best highway.
Oh my god.
With heated box floors. And I would like an easy bake oven so I can be able to make my coffee in the morning. And if you can get me a little $2 clothesline from the Dollar Tree, that would be really nice.
That is diabolical.
Homelessness with the Frays! That's
Oh
what
my
the show could be called.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's insane.
What's this with the phrase?
Imagine though I get a box with heated floors. I don't know.
Sounds very cool. Very cool.
That would be luxury.
Yeah.
You'd be living
That's
better than
luxury.
me. You'd be living better than anyone.
Very
Yeah, and I
luxury.
don't want
But
what is
typically
that
only.
called?
What?
A sleeping bag. I don't want a sleeping bag. I want one of those emergency blankets. I'm gonna make an
really?
outfit out of it.
No, do you know what
They're
she
like
wants?
really loud.
She wants one of them, do you know, when like the ambulances like treat you and they give you them like shiny like tin foil like fucking blanket things.
Yeah. They're like crinkly and really
Yeah.
loud.
You know what,
Yeah,
should I
I'm gonna
take
make an
the
outfit out
mic off the mic stand and just hold it?
I think you should stop messing with it because the noise literally makes me want to pull my eardrums right out of my sockets.
Do you know what? Here, man, I think that sounds like a you problem. You know, sounds like a skill issue. We're back after the short break. Welcome back to WeirdoFray with the Frays.
He headbutted me in my nose.
Oh god.
It hurts.
Like father, like son. I mean, like son, like father, whatever.
Look at that big ass nose.
We have the same nose. We're related.
Leave my nose alone. What? My nose is amazing.
Look at that nicotine addict.
Tobacco addict.
That you open your mouth about? Oh, but you could call my nose big? Shut the heck up.
Fuck you, bitch. You do not look like you do not look like you want to be here.
He uses his mouse pad to put out his cigarette.
No, I've got a fucking ashtray. Oh my god.
I've been looking up a lot, and he knows that, about autism. There's been a lot of controversy about autism. Sometimes they're saying, oh, that it's the mother's fault because, like, if she has some issues or whatever. I don't think that makes any sense. I'm not a doctor, but I feel like autism is not going to happen because I'm stressed out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I feel like autism is a genetic thing.
You think it's genetic?
But I don't know if I'm wrong about that.
See, I don't think it's genetic just because I have autism and my little sister, she has autism, but my mum doesn't, her mum doesn't, my dad doesn't, his dad doesn't. Like, there's no, like, you know, no one above my parents in the genetic side that has autism. So I think it's...
Where does it... They don't know where it comes from? I have no idea.
It's a neurological thing, like, because it's like neurodivergent. That's what it's like in the category
I think like, I agree with both of y'all, but like, I think if a person has it, it's more likely that their kid is gonna have it.
Possibly. I mean,
okay, so I'm going by what Google says.
Oh my god, she's trusting Google. Google just tells you you're dying.
I'm an immigrant, okay? That's all I got. Anyway, so a majority, around 80% of autism cases can be linked to inherited genetic mutations. The remaining cases likely stem from non-inherited mutations. And then it says scientists believe it is caused by both genetic and environmental factors. The cause of ASD is not known. Vaccines do not cause autism. Whoever thinks, I'm probably gonna get canceled.
Oh my god.
Whoever thinks autism is caused by a vaccine. I'm an immigrant. I am a child and generational child of immigrants that are not from this country originally. And I'm telling you right now, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my
Can we just clarify?
life.
Can we just clarify?
And that's stupider than that.
Can we just clarify? ICE, don't come after her. She is a US citizen.
Green card. Okay. Anyway, the point is that literally makes. I don't know who would believe that a vaccine can cause autism. Like, what?
I mean, do you think it could though? Like,
but maybe not the vaccines.
I mean, I'm not saying that
now.
like the vaccines are actually like gonna literally like you get a vaccine then oh look you got autism, but like whilst you're pregnant, do you think if you got a vaccine and whilst pregnant it could do something during the pregnancy to alter the, I don't know if it's
like kill
DNA.
A chromosome or add a chromosome?
So when you're pregnant, you're not allowed to get things. Like, for example, and people are gonna get mad about this if they hear this, but during COVID, right? A lot of pregnant women were not allowed to get the COVID vaccine because they said they did not know what could happen to the infant.
Yeah.
Or the
Plus,
fetus.
the vaccine was very new.
Like when I was pregnant with my son, they told me I cannot get the vaccine. They're not gonna allow it because they don't know how it could affect him. So if I couldn't get that vaccine, which a lot of people said that's where autism came from, how the hell would my son have got it from a vaccine if I never got that?
True. But, what was I going to say? The thing with the COVID vaccine is that probably the reason as well why they wouldn't let pregnant women take it at the time is probably because of the fact that they're not been able to do, like testing and stuff like that to see if it was safe. Because, I mean, I'm sure there's probably vaccines that women can take whilst pregnant. Surely there's probably some, I'm not sure. Like, I've got no knowledge on that. But, like, if there is vaccines that women can take whilst pregnant, that's probably because that there's, like, been testing done and, like, they've obviously done all this like different kind of like shit to make sure that like it's safe for the mother and infant during pregnancy. Because like hasn't there been like discussions of like vaccines can induce labor and like shit like that because like of I don't know if it's something that's in it or something that it does with like hormones or something like that during the pregnancy. But like
so
go on.
If that was the case, like if they didn't know what was gonna happen if they gave it to like a pregnant person, why didn't they? So they, before it got like approved and all that, they tested it on animals.
Do you know what?
Why
That's
wouldn't they have
something
tested it
I
on, like,
hate
pregnant animals?
as well. Is that that we still use animals, to test shit on. I can understand like we've got to have some sort of way to like obviously test vaccines. They don't use
domesticated
like
animals, obviously.
No, but like still, like the thought.
They'll do like rats and rabbits.
Do you know that's so bad as well? Even rats, because rats have been proven to be sentient.
They can take all the rats. I hate them. They're disgusting.
Yeah, but like rats have been proven to be sentient, and like, do you know how we're sentient? We are aware and shit like that. Rats have been proven to be aware and shit. So it's like
there's a lot of animals that are sentient. Then there's a lot of animals that are aware of what's going on.
I don't mean like aware as in like, I mean like as in consciousness, like actually aware, like self-aware.
You know what I would love to hear?
Yeah.
Thoughts.
Huh?
Like I hate them, but I would love to hear a rat's thoughts.
Like, why? Why would you want to hear a rat's thoughts?
I picture a rat's thoughts.
Cheese.
I picture
some rotten food.
To be like one word phrases like ADHD, like cheese.
Why are you afraid of me? I'm like 1/100th of you.
Yeah.
Scared. Like random words would pop up. It wouldn't even have whole fucking sentences.
Disease, like, rotten, food, quick,
human,
run, run, quick, scatter. Fucking whole little fucking herd of rats start coming together.
What was that movie?
Go to sleep. Yes, food.
Giving Dr. Dolittle with the fucking mice talking.
Oh my god.
They were French mice, I think, right?
All
right, babe, you get to pick a topic now.
What do you mean? We just keep on talking until it veers off to something else. Yeah. This is how shit works. We just, until shit gone.
Until we start talking about rats,
Yeah, we got from pregnancy to rats.
No, we went from autism to rats.
Yeah, we went from autism to pregnancy, from pregnancy to COVID, from COVID to rats.
Yeah.
Let's talk about homelessness.
No. Why?
I was homeless once.
I don't know.
I was too. It's not fun.
I was now and every other time in my life.
You was now?
Yeah. Guy, correct me one more time.
You put my name out there, and I didn't want my name out there.
Oh no!
I can bleep it.
Someone's gonna find out. Someone's gonna find this handsome gentleman and poke him in the butt. God forbid.
Yeah, if they find me, they find you.
I'll bleep it.
No.
Yeah.
If I can figure out how to do that. If not, I'll just have to cut that split-second segment out.
Just like CapCut. Come on, I know you got some CapCut.
Yeah. You don't look alive, Hermana.
That's because I'm fat and I'm full.
Orange County turns on Christmas lights? Whoa.
He's saying that like it's such an interesting topic. Like, oh my god, Christmas lights? Oh my god.
Exciting.
Christmas.
You know what? No, I know what we can talk about. The past year.
Everything he says sounds passive aggressive. Like he genuinely hates anything that comes out of his mouth.
Literally.
He's like, it's Christmas time. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, Christmas time.
Like, oh my god, so interesting.
Oh my god.
But that's
so
something we could talk
unenthusiastic
about.
about everything.
Like the past year,
Yeah.
the past year has been shit. Let's be real. Like, not just like for personal like reasons, but like globally, like shit has just been horrible. Do we think
Like
2026?
the start of the year, the egg epidemic, where it was like $8 for eggs.
Here we go.
Oh my god, eggs. No, but do we think 2026 is going to be better? Like, let's be real. Like, do we? Like, I hope
Oh, we could hope.
we can hope. We can only hope.
We could only hope.
We can only hope.
Do I think 2026 is going to be better? Well, let's see. They almost shut down the government and was basically cutting off people's EBT, which they survive off, all the poor people, right? We still got a shitty ass president. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. He sucks. People are still suffering even more financially because once 2026 hits January, all the houses, like the mortgages, everything is going up.
Oh
The
yeah.
cost of living is going up. The cost, so it's called the cost of living, and when it goes up, right, the minimum wage goes up. But it's like, what's the point if it goes up if you still can't afford anything?
No, like that baffles me. What's the point? Yeah, in putting the cost of living up and then putting a minimum wage up when it's going to change absolutely nothing, except for give you a little bit of extra money to pay for that little bit of extra cost of living.
But people see the number higher and they're like, whoa, wow, this is poor people mentality, right? We see the number higher and we're like, whoa, we're going to make more money, we're going to make bank. And then the bank is looking at us like, these broke people don't know what they're talking about.
No, like
They're still going to be homeless. Like, what the hell?
it's ridiculous because like even if we were to make higher minimum wage, we still would struggle to buy a home. So like the price of a home compared to pay is not like equivalent.
Do you know what? Fuck it. Right, so editor and producer here, future elite. I'm currently just doing the editing right now as we speak. We are about to start talking about some touchy subjects, as I will probably have already put a disclaimer in. But another little disclaimer, again, these are debates, these are friendly discussions, so if you get offended easily or you don't want to hear about politics or anything like that, please click away. Like, you know what I mean, we don't want to upset anyone, so if you get triggered easily, this is where you want to take the back seat. So apart from that, gave you the quick disclaimer, enjoy the rest of the video. Sorry for interrupting. A good thing that we can talk about, controversial topics. So friendly debates. This is all going to be friendly though. Let's keep this in mind to anyone who is watching the podcast. We all get along here. We are all family. My sister, her partner, we are all family. We are having a friendly debate here. Don't get butthurt and hop off the tip of my dick, okay? So,
oh no, we're gonna get cutthroat. I'll shake you.
Oh my god. Right, so, first off, immigration policies
start
and
of the
border
show.
control. What are your opinions on that? Let's let you start
what?
off. WeirdoFray. What are your opinions on immigration policies and border controls? So like over like rights, security, and like integrity, and like
Oh God, he's terrible to start.
you know.
I think that if you
I thought he was gonna say, I think they should go back to the country.
No.
Oh my god.
no, I think if you can, I think you should have a certain amount of time to settle yourself in. If you're coming in from a different country,
Yeah.
I think you should have time to be able to get like citizenship.
Yeah.
I don't think that they should be like, no, you're not allowed here. You're not a citizen. You're not allowed here.
Yeah. No, yeah, I get that.
How,
Like, give
how do you
them at
become
least a
how do you become a
chance.
citizen? Yeah, like
Yeah.
how do you become a citizen if you can't be here?
Yeah. Like, you're gonna need time to get, like, visas, like, permits and shit like that.
Like they're basically only giving the option to marry someone that's here, pretty much.
I can add on to that, actually. I used to have a very different opinion to what I do have now. Like, it's been one of the only things that I'd say my opinions have changed on is with the, like, immigration policies and things like that. I used to say, how would you feel in that situation if you was sent away from your own country into a foreign place and you had to like try and get a house, job, all that kind of stuff, and you couldn't? Like, I'd want to be helped and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then I actually
I'd be a
looked at
stripper.
stuff. Joe, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna clip that. That's gonna be one of the out of pocket things. That's just good at out of context. You know.
I'm
But
just
yeah.
saying, if I got sent to another country and I ain't got nothing and I can't get a job and everyone hates me anyway, I might as well just be a stripper, make some money, and head back.
See, but
Well,
no, like
it used to be foreigners or immigrants. It used to be they would get paid to stay here, so they could figure out how like a way to live, pretty much.
yeah, like I said though about like letting them in and all that kind of shit. Like, I was one of the people like let them in, like help them and shit. You know what I mean? Until I started actually
Yeah.
looking at numbers and like what shit had been happening in like specifically the UK where I live, the country I'm in. Like, when we've let these people in, like, that's fine, that's perfectly fine. But when it starts to come to illegal immigration and people are actually getting this shit for free, like, and not having to pay a dime,
Yeah.
getting a house, getting all these different supplies, which even as UK citizens, we don't even get some of the benefits that some of these people are getting. And then it's like, it just kind of baffles my mind on how some people try and act selfish in them situations, if you know what I mean. Because it's like, how do I word it?
I don't care about the immigrants. Okay, I'm gonna say it straight up.
No, it's
I
not that
do
I
not
don't
care about
care.
them coming here. I don't care in the sense like I don't care. It's not affecting me directly. The ones that are affecting me are the ones that are coming here without doing the due process that everybody else has done. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Or,
So
like
you
paying
have the
taxes or
ones-
doing.
You have the ones that have come here and they've done their duty process. That's what I like to call a duty process, where they go through the whole struggle and having to deal with the government and having to do paperwork and talking
Social
and
security
interviews.
number, doing all
Yeah,
this
it's
stuff.
a lot of stuff to get in here, and I get that because they want to make sure that you're coming here for a reason, or the refuge. Like, I understand that you want to get away, you want to be safe, but I cannot have any sympathy for people that are sneaking in here, crossing the
Yeah,
border, doing things like that, and they are the ones making the rest of us have to struggle. That's why cost of living, that's why everything is becoming too much for us to be able to afford, because we have a surplus of people coming in that the government cannot have account. You know, there's like, it's like they have a head count and then all of a sudden a bunch of people rush in.
yeah,
So it's like,
Yeah. And they're
okay,
like,
best example,
what the hell
I have
happened?
Thanksgiving. I invite you guys for Thanksgiving, obviously, right? We're family. I invite a couple other
Yeah.
friends, maybe 6 friends, right? Out of those 6 friends, maybe 3 of those friends invite 4 people each. I don't know the head count of those people. I only know I made enough food for us
Yeah.
3 and the 6 people coming. Now, those 4 people invite their spouse, their kids, whoever, and the next thing you know, It's Thanksgiving. I have all these random ass people in my house, and I don't have enough food to feed everybody.
Yeah.
Everyone's all cramped up. There's not enough space. It's uncomfortable. I don't know how to tell them, hey, like, you gotta leave, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm not a messed up person on Thanksgiving, but at the same time, I'm be like, yo, this is my house. You wasn't welcome here. You're inviting yourself here to come eat food that I don't even have enough for you.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I feel like it's Thanksgiving and
We don't have
everyone's
enough
just inviting
homes
whoever the hell they
for
want.
all these people. We don't have enough homes,
now,
so they gotta up the price.
People who are here and we already are struggling. Like, I'm struggling, right? I'm struggling because, you know, whoever the hell decided to jump over the damn bridge, past the troll, go under the river and through the woods to the grandmother's house he went, and then I'm over here struggling. I can't afford my EBT. I can't afford, like, why I gotta struggle? Because you can't just do the due process. Like, what?
Yeah.
For someone to have
like
free shit.
I know that we have things like temporary like housing and placement as well. Do you know, for like when this shit happens, when people have to be like moved from their own country into another place for temporary accommodation, it goes from temporary to 3-4 years later, and they're still there. They're still not got any permits, any visas, or anything like that. Like that. That's where things become a level going from helping to taking advantage and just shitting on another country. Like, I'll say it how it is. Like, for example, there was a thing over here in the UK where there was a house. This is a true story. There was a house and another house, obviously normal street, and a neighbour had their country's flag hanging outside their window and stuff. Do you know, I don't know what country that was from, but it wasn't from the UK. It was another country's flag, and they had it hanging outside of their window. Now, there was no issues with that. No one had an issue with that. Like, if you want to bring your country's flag, rightfully do so. You've got every right to do that. That you should be proud and feel like you can do that as a citizen to your country. You should be able to raise your flag wherever you want. But then a UK citizen has put the British flag outside of the house next door to this person, and they've had the audacity to say they feel offended, and they've reported it into the council. Now that I found absolutely fucking disrespectful beyond belief. Like,
it could be... Sorry.
Like, as a, whether if you're an immigrant, whether if you have your permits to be there, whatever the circumstance is, I feel like you've got no fucking right whatsoever to feel offended about somebody raining their own country's flag on their own soil. You know what I mean? Like, let's say there was something political going off with the UK and Spain, right? And there was a UK citizen living in Spain, and they was raining a UK flag out. Let's say this is a big political thing going off, though. Like, the UK's done something that's really diabolical to Spain. I'd see a reason then for them to be pissed off about it. One, it's not their soil, and two, there's that flag could have an actual meaning, you know, in that situation. But if someone in Spain decides to rain their flag next to them, their neighbour, and that UK citizen gets pissed off at that person next door because they're raining their own country's flag, that'd be fucked up. Like, no, like, that shit shouldn't be happening. Like, it's getting to levels now where people who've come from other soils think that they have got the right to do something like that. Like, yes, you've got your normal basic human rights, but to do something like that, I think is completely fucking, like, out of bounds, like, over the line, like, just no. You know what I mean?
All right, story time, right?
Well, can I say something?
Okay, go ahead.
About this? So I think maybe the reason that it was a problem, an issue, is because that can be seen as, like, retaliation. Like, they're doing it just because that person's doing it.
I believe it was in Scotland. It was during, I don't know if it was football season or something like that, but I don't think it was a retaliation. I understand where you'd be coming from, and if it was a retaliation, then I can see that. But the article said, I didn't read the full article. This is just from what I skimmed over and from what I do remember. There was something about like some seasonal thing going off, and a lot of houses in Scotland had started putting their flags out. You know, started putting them across street poles and shit like that.
If that's the case, that's pretty screwed up. Because like everyone's gonna put their own flag up.
Yeah.
It shouldn't matter what flag it is because that's who they're supporting.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean, fairs, if they started like fucking swaying a swastika around, you know what I mean? Like fairs, you know what I mean? Be pissed off, like that's, you know, fucked up. Yeah. But again, that's another political side where
if it was like a swastika, that'd be a little different story.
But even then, there's some people who will still disagree with us because, you know, everyone will have a different view. But you know what I mean? Like
that's like raining. That's like when someone like rains the Confederate flag.
Yeah.
Like up north, that'd be kind of crazy to do. If somebody rain the Confederate flag up north.
Yeah.
Northern U.S. Because the Confederate flag, that's to show that you are with slavery.
Yeah, like that's fucked up.
You never wanted it to. But yeah. Hey, babe. Where's Dean out?
Oh, I was just gonna say that when I was homeless in New York, I was in a shelter at one point. And this was about the whole immigrant thing. Like, I was in the shelter at one point, and I feel like some Dominicans come here, and I'm Dominican, but I feel like some Dominicans come here with the audacity to abuse the system. So, like, in the shelter, I was sitting across from a family. It was a father, the wife, and, like, their son. And I'm sitting here struggling like, damn, I'm homeless. I'm waiting for them to call my number. And they had new clothes on, like new Nike outfits on. They had like these brand new Jordans that come out. The wife, the husband, and the son all had new Jordans on. This baby was like not even 2. Like he wasn't even gonna wear them that long. And I'm sitting there like, how the heck they afforded all this? She had a new iPhone. Like they had brand new stuff. And they're over here in the homeless shelter talk about they're homeless. And that they need money and all this other stuff.
Whilst they're sat there with like $1,000 phone.
Money. I was homeless.
$1,000 phones. $1,000 outfits.
I feel like that's the part that gets me, and that's why I don't really agree like with the whole immigrants too much. I don't mind if they do their process, right? But the ones like that just come in here, they sneak in here, they haven't worked their ass off to try to get anything.
Yeah.
And then they just expect handouts when the rest of us are still trying to just barely make it
as
by.
Citizens
it's
as
not
well.
Fair. It's not fair.
Yeah. It's just pure abuse.
They also know how to cheat the system. I know a couple of them that I worked with that they would work in a cell phone company, buy the cheap phones here, and in the country, in Dominican Republic, those phones are like worth thousands of dollars. Even if it's like, let's say it's $100 phone, over there it's like maybe 1,000 per phone. So they would buy out these phones cheap over here, and I knew these people personally. Buy out the phones cheap here and then sell it over there, and I was like, hey, why are you buying all these phones? And he was like, oh, I'm sending them back over there to my wife because, you know, we could sell them and make a lot of money. And I'm like, damn, what the hell? They're cheating the system. Like, they're like hackers.
No, wait, sister, would that be cheating the system, or would that just be life hacks?
That's not really life hacks. That's considered cheating the system.
I know what you mean with cheating the system. I'm not defending it, but I'm not against it either. Because when you think about it, like if that was to come from a business point of view, you buy something for a cheaper price and then you sell it for more. If you know what I mean.
Okay, but see it in this perspective, right? Because we talk about
it's like international selling.
Yeah,
illegal international selling.
Think about it in the immigration mindset, right? If he's one person doing that and he's an immigrant, he's not legal here. right?
Yeah.
He's illegally
Wait,
selling.
he's not
What
legal.
What if a couple thousand more immigrants that have snuck in here do the same thing?
They're
Now
illegally
the
selling our
phone-
stuff.
Now the phone that was about $100 that was cheap is out of stock consistently, which means it's gonna go up in price, which means that we are gonna have to pay more for something that originally for us was not that expensive.
And then the more expensive phones are going to be even more.
Yeah. I get you.
So in the business aspect,
Supply and
I
demand.
respect it completely. I completely respect the grind. In the aspect of me living here financially and officially, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with doing stuff like that because then we are the ones that suffer later on. Then
Yeah.
me and Weirdo are gonna be here. Oh, let's go get that phone. It wasn't that expensive. Oh no, now it's $500. Why is it $500? Oh, because we've been selling out of the phone.
And we know exactly what's going on. Because you've experienced it, of course.
Because I'm an immigrant.
No, because you're not an
Oh
immigrant.
my god.
Because you've worked with...
Hermana.
What?
Sometimes
just like a
I
supply and
think
demand
your
thing.
process just isn't quite there, Hermana. You know?
My process.
Do you know the processes of a lap dance?
Oh my god. First you gotta sit on over here on my lap.
So I was on VR chat, and I was asking people that.
Don't tell me. But I thought you was about to say somebody come up to you and ask you what the process of a lap dance was. I was about to slap them.
No,
Slap them.
I was asking.
No, he asks people that.
Yeah, and
What did
I
they
said
say?
in like a real like stupid voice. One dude actually was actually legit about the answer.
He's slow. I'm sorry. The executive is going to be leaving, but me and
Bitches!
wow. Right,
See you later, suckers!
Oh my god. How do I know? Right, so.
Adios, mi amiguitos!
Perdona. Right. So, another thing that we could speak about, gender identity and trans rights.
Okay.
Now,
I think we're all human. We should all deserve
I
rights.
get canceled! Don't talk, babe! Don't talk, babe, please!
I
Say
don't.
something
Okay.
else!
he won't get.
Please,
We've just
he's gonna say
spoken.
something.
We've just spoken about immigration, okay, and their
Yeah,
rights.
you
No,
think
this
I
is
mean-
worse. This is worse. We were just talking
No.
about it. Don't say it, babe. Don't say it.
This is friendly debates, and this is coming from a gay guy, okay, and I'm gonna get
Ask
cancelled
him,
then.
I already know you're gonna ask
What?
him about the word.
Nobody. No, look. Listen to me. Listen to me. Nobody knows who I am. How am I gonna get canceled?
Because you're a basic white male that they can find anywhere on the internet.
Yeah, but how are they gonna cancel
All you need to
me
do
when I
is
don't have
search up
anything?
white hellbilly, and it'll pop up.
Look. How am I gonna get canceled? How am I gonna get canceled when I don't have anything?
Ah.
We can't get cancelled for friendly
How can
discussion.
Eminem talk about short people and midgets and all that and not get canceled?
Maybe because he has money and good lawyers. And
So how am
second-
I gonna get canceled when I don't have anything? What are they gonna cancel?
Your credit cards.
How they can't do that?
Babe, please just don't say that word. You know what word I'm talking about, babe.
What you mean that? You mean the F word?
No.
What
No.
word?
I said I was going up to people and asking them if they were that in VR chat, and they're like, "What is that?" They don't know it because it's not a common word. I'll
It
send it to you.
rhymes with Vegemite.
What? The
No, it
fuck?
doesn't. I'll send it to you.
Yes, it does.
Elite's probably gonna say it out loud, so.
I'm not gonna say it. Where's my phone?
It's not a nice word. Apparently,
Oh
it's
my
very
God.
derogatory and like
Yeah.
rude
Yes.
to say
Yes. Yes.
I didn't know that.
So this is a perfect funny.
Serves me right for
term.
being white, right?
You just rhyme that. So listen.
Faggots. Right. Come at me. I am a faggot.
Cancel him. Try to cancel him. Look at that.
Right. Artificial intelligence ethics.
Oh lordy.
Let's dive into that whirlpool, shall we? So, impacts of AI on jobs, privacy, and decision making. What do we think?
I think I don't like the idea of robots trying to take jobs.
I get that, but AI has made some things very. Sorry, let me rephrase that. AI has become very useful in certain fields.
And things that we don't need to be workers as.
Yeah, that.
Like the internet.
Yeah. And
Like
you've
the
gotta
internet or
think
like
that, like,
a quick kiosk.
you've got to think that it's not. It's not exactly artificial intelligence, but when you speak to Siri, when you speak to Google, when you speak to Alexa, when you speak to any like home assistant, that is AI. And like, if you have a,
It's AI, but it's based on what people have asked. It's based on what people have searched. So
now there was actually something we
not
could
like
talk
fully
about,
AI.
which is a perfect topic on this on the AI. There was a song that recently blown up, called "Run" by Heaven, and it.
I run.
Yeah, that song, very good song. I love the song so much, and it was taken down off all streaming platforms due to the vocalist being AI. The vocals wasn't actually real; it was artificial intelligence.
What?
Now, I believe if the lyrics were written from his thoughts, written by him and made by him, all that kind of shit it's all him except for the vocals. I don't believe that it should be taken down and accused of being not original content, if that makes sense.
But isn't that just like what EDM and dubstep is?
I mean, people were freaking out because it was a female's voice, and there were people in my comments. If you look at my social medias, Jayden_Croft_main, you'll see a video that I made. It was about the song specifically I Run, and there was people in the comments discussing on how it's taken the spotlight away from real female vocalists who have worked hard and trained to get where they are today with their voices and things like that, and it's a shitting quote on female vocalists who have worked to get where they are. Now, someone in the comments was like, "That's going to be somebody's actual voice used in that song," and I explained that it's not a person's voice. It is a robot which is mimicking tones, pitches, and different frequencies to make a voice. It's not an actual person's voice. Now, there are AI robots. For example, there is an AI called Maya and Mike, something like that. Actually, let me have a look real quick.
If you listen to "Kill Everybody" by Skrillex, he's got AI. He's got a female AI voice singing.
Sesame Let me have a look. I'll get up the names of them real quick.
And he did that 15 years ago.
Right, yeah.
Skrillex has been
Maya
associated
and
with
Miles.
AI-generated voices.
Maya and Miles. Let me drag this real quick. And I'm going to drag this over onto my screen so people on the podcast can see this. This is Maya and this is Maya and Miles. Right, they're both AI. Now, they do use people's voices. Maya is... I can't remember the name of the person, but they do use real people's voices in their AI robots. Now, when it comes to music, he used an application. I can't remember the name of that application, but he did disclose what that application was, and it's proven that it's not a person's voice. It is AI, and people were saying it'd be wrong if he was to profit off of it, so on and so forth. And I was like kind of torn between it on how people can be mad he's going to profit off of a robot when it's authentic and it's original, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. But I mean, that's literally what Skrillex does. Uses basically all AI technology for the voices and shit.
Oh yeah, it's just been. I just searched up. So, for those people watching who don't agree with the use of AI voices in music, Skrillex, for example, for anyone who may listen to Skrillex, if you didn't know, he does use AI voices in various projects. It says here, an AI voice model based on Skrillex's signature style has been created, allowing the production of songs and tracks using this voice. Additional platforms like Vocalize allows users to create AI covers, text-to-speech using Skrillex's voice. There are also AI-generated songs that mimic Skrillex's styles, showcasing the influence of AI on music creation. Now, if you're a Skrillex listener and you don't agree with the use of AI in music, then sorry to burst your bubble, but right there,
the majority of the artists out there use AI technology.
Yeah, especially when it does come to EDM as well, and bassline and stuff like that, and drum and bass as well is a big one.
Yeah.
That's someone right there, Skrillex. Now he did re-upload the song, "Run," the one by Haven, and he used an actual female vocalist on it. It got taken down off of Spotify and everywhere. There was somebody who re-uploaded it. The new cover singer is Caitlin Aragon, the new cover singer for "Run" by Haven. Now you can go to streaming platforms like YouTube, and you can listen to the original one by Haven, which I love. I still go to YouTube and listen to it because I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the new one. I don't like it at all. I like the original. And I'm not gonna budge from that.
You know the song "Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites"?
Who is it by?
Skrillex.
I don't believe I do. I do like Skrillex, but there's only a select few songs that I do listen to.
Well, look that one up and listen to the background. There's vocals, but it's not by anyone.
I mean, when you think about it, any music that like any music at all that uses like a drum or a snare or something like that, it's not an AI voice, no, but the sound, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's many.
Like if you're using software to
like
play,
Fruity Loops,
like make the
for example, like it's AI, and
if you're not using instruments, it's AI.
Yeah. I mean, for example, I've got 2 guitars over there. I did have an accordion. I've had a saxophone. You know what I mean? I've been through many instruments.
I have a little banjo.
You have a banjo.
Ukulele. My bad. It's a ukulele.
I remember.
But I want a banjo, and I want a.
I remember learning ukulele in school, but I don't remember shit about it now. God, oh my god. This is going to be good. Do you think the moon landing was fake?
No.
No. Have you seen the images from the moon landing?
I think them trying to show everyone was fake. I don't think it was fake though.
No, of course not.
I think
Like
the
the
footage was
moon
fake.
landing that we made, like actually landing on the moon. I don't think obviously that was fake.
I think the footage might have been fake, but
Now there is factual evidence that I can provide that states that that picture is fake. Now, if you look at the astronauts' bodysuits and the footprints, and you look at the sole of the suits, and then you look at the prints that you can see in the picture, completely different.
yeah.
If you look at the flag that's hanging, the way it is, it's actually
The wind.
yeah.
There's no-
There's,
yeah, there's
yeah,
no-
there's none of that shit. The light, the positioning, the actual moon itself. If you look at the moon floor compared to actual images, it's completely
The
different.
reason I think that the reason that I think that the footage is fake is because they're not going to release that. They are not going to release that.
You don't think that they're gonna release like actual footage of?
Why would they do that?
Why wouldn't they though? That's
Like, what if
that's
something
the
bad
question. Like, why
What if
wouldn't
something
they?
bad happened and they're trying to cover it up?
We're gonna have the FBI at our doors now. We know too much.
Huh? Like something bad probably could have happened and they have a fake video.
What do you
And then people
think
believe-
on the Illuminati?
I've never thought. I mean, I haven't thought of the Illuminati in a long.
Oh my god,
time.
a big one. Now, a lot of Beyonce fans are gonna come at me for this. Now, I love Beyonce's music. Don't get me wrong, I love it just as much as the next person. But there's beliefs that Beyonce is like part of this like, I don't know if they call it a cult, what they call it, but that in a different concert she's worn different kind of clothes, and apparently it's meant to like harness like energies and like to be to these different gods and shit, and that Beyonce's been like responsible for like murders and shit like that, and like do you know Grammys, and like when people have been awarded stuff, they always like thank Beyonce and shit like that, and if they don't thank Beyonce, something bad's gonna happen or some shit. Like, have you noticed that? Like, any singer, like, including Adele, like, any singer, when they've got an award like that and Beyonce's been there, they've said thank you to Beyonce. Like, the fuck? I'm sorry, but, like, the spotlight is on you, not Beyonce. We get Beyonce, she's a queen, yes, she's fucking amazing. But, like, the fact that people are taking their spotlight and putting it on her, I feel like there's something fishy going on there. I mean, by all means, if you really like want to thank Beyonce and she means that much to you, you go and do that. Like, you have every right to. But I feel like it's a bit weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's been a lot of like theories around it.
I don't really look too much into it, but I think it's like I feel like it's just like a meme.
What do you think
Like, I feel
about
like-
the Tupac
I feel,
murder? That's a big one.
Tupac. Let's see. I think it. I should call it up. I think it was faked.
You think it was faked?
I think the first like
Initial
the way
release.
it happened, it was. Yeah, I think when it originally was thrown into the world, I think that was like
Yeah.
a fake.
What about Michael Jackson's death? Now, there was rumours that apparently Michael Jackson went to his own funeral. Don't know how. Yeah, there was rumours apparently on how Michael Jackson didn't die when he died, and apparently his death was faked, and he went to his own funeral.
I feel like that could have happened. I feel like he had enough power for that to happen.
I mean, let's be real. Anyone with enough money can fake their own death. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Start off fresh.
But I feel like he had enough in his hand, enough power in his hand to just be able to do that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he's like. When did he die? Like in 2008? And everyone loved him. Broke her head injury. She has aphasia. Dang.
What the fuck is Cat's doing? Swear down.
And she has dementia.
What the fuck was that noise?
It was the fucking cats fighting at the bottom of the stairs.
They deny her. Okay. Her team denies it all.
Of course they do. Everybody, welcome back. Executive producer, founder, and executive host, ZaFray.
Claiming her condition was due to being drunk almost 24 hours a day.
Fucking hell.
I think that's when she was with Biggie.
Wait, what?
She was with Biggie Smalls. Back in
She was with Biggie?
Yeah.
When?
Probably when he was on coke, cause she ugly as hell.
Yeah, she used to be like a coke addict.
I mean, we've all had
she also
party
had
days.
surgery. She also had face surgery or like Botox or whatever.
No, she had the same surgery that Jenna Ortega had recently, where you get the fat removed from underneath the sides of your chins, because people looked at Jenna Ortega after she had the surgery and they were like, what the fuck has happened to her face? Anyway, welcome back, Harriman.
Thank you.
Are you hopping back into the broadcast, fucking podcast?
I'm tired.
And what time is it for you guys?
Stop messing with the mic! Jeez.
Oh my god, I didn't realise it picks that up. I've turned my sensitivity all the way up.
Yes, it's so sensitive and it's annoying.
I'm sorry to everyone who has to listen to that shit. I apologise.
Thank you.
Don't
Holy
hate me.
crap.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. I must mess with something.
Holy crapola.
My ADHD is going through the roof.
8:30 and 4:30.
Look here, I'll show you this.
8:30 and 4:30.
Oh god. Also. Gustin burp.
Wait, what did you just say?
So that was a disgusting burp.
Who burped?
Me.
Oh.
This is her. Back in the...
Out of my light! What's wrong with that?
Who put that fat rock on your hand?
There's no fat rock.
Nah, the other one. The left hand.
Anyway.
Trying to twist it off.
Ralph, is it time to go into another break? Is it time? Big up to Brooklyn. Thanks for turning us on. I'm talking about video music box now, even though we are at KISS. This is the studio, everybody, and I just want you to know one thing.
Why don't you show us, like, you know, different things?
Okay, okay. This is the studio. I can't really show you a whole lot of stuff around here because there's really not a whole lot to show you, but I do have to say that I'm not operating in my usual big chair tonight because otherwise it would take up too much room and then the men wouldn't really have a lot of room to operate around the studio. But I do have to say that I have a lot of fun here at my job. I did go to college. Did you guys go to college? You finished? For a year?
I think that's P. Diddy. I think that's P. Diddy.
You never finished. Oh. Well, it doesn't really matter. I don't think any of us really need college, you know, to do what we're doing. But I did go to college for 4 years because I heard the parties were great, and they were. But I went to Northeastern University in Boston.
No way.
And a lot of people... I call it like a smartly admire you all, okay, and the actors and stuff, because when I was filming the Martin show, I was like, we have to do this again? Radio is a one-shot deal. You just get in here and you do it. And a lot of people think, you know, that it has to do with your voice and stuff.
Oh my god.
I really don't hear a voice thing going on, you know. I just think it's a lot of personality.
She looks like very different.
She looks completely different.
Man, please zoom in on his bumps. Because this is what I'm talking about, everybody. Look, the hair guy said he has to get him surgically to James, and she goes to say, zoom in on his turn, the intern, okay? Get off the camera. Trying to play fly girl all the time. I told you this is my show. Move.
Oh, God.
Hi, everybody. No, really. The ratings for KISS are...
Yeah. That's an old video. Yeah, see, look.
Oh my
Kim,
god.
Wendy Williams are beefing. Look, him says Wendy Williams used to date Biggie, aka Notorious Big. No, Notorious Big, not Biggie Smalls. The hell? Why are they putting Biggie? I got dissed. This footage of Wendy in New York before all the plastic surgery. Yeah, she got plastic surgery on her face too. Because you can see, like,
Yeah.
she had her, like, cheeks, like, whatever.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see, look, before all the plastic surgery, and then Wendy Williams made fun of all of Lil' Kim's plastic surgery, even though later in life she gets plastic surgery.
Oh my god.
Oh, and then Kim has claimed recently that the press has been photoshopping her pics to make her look more unflattering and bloated. That's crazy. That's an old video.
Damn.
That is Biggie Smalls. Notorious B.I.G. is Biggie Smalls. I have no idea. But do you know who Lil' Kim is?
Lil' Kim? I don't believe I
Yeah.
do.
She looks bad. I'll be honest. She
Oh,
does
God.
not look good at all. The plastic surgery did not do her justice.
Oh
Alright, I'm gonna leave the call. I'll
my
see
God.
you guys.
Are you leaving?
Well, yeah, I can't really contribute too much right now. So
Okay, do we want to end this podcast here then?
I just
do
feel like
that.
the podcast shouldn't be this long. Like
Podcasts are long. Like at least an hour.
Not the successful ones.
Like at least an hour.
The ones that are long are the ones with the fucking aluminum foil tin hat talking about the aliens are gonna kidnap them and the government's gonna get them hiding in their mom's basement.
They're like cone heads.
Oh my god. Right.
They're the ones with fucking like electrical tape over the windows thinking that the radio waves can go through the window and steal their information.
Okay, we'll end this podcast here then. Say goodbye to ZaFray, the owner, founder, and executive producer,
See
and
ya.
our executive host tonight. I am your
Yo.
editor, publisher, producer,
A-Town.
and your host tonight. and say goodbye to WeirdoFray,
Hey, Charles,
co-producer,
stop.
co-host.
He froze.
Deuces. Elite here, editor, publisher, and producer. It has been a long night. I have just finished editing everything, and I'm going to add in a little treat for you guys. After I finish saying what I'm going to say, it's going to cut it right to some failed intros, some bloopers, some of ZaFray's crash outs, and absolute diabolical lines. Everyone over here in the Fray family, we really hope you enjoy this. We really hope that you guys have had fun watching this, joining us for the pilot, season 1, episode 1. We hope to fetch you more interesting, diabolical content and behaviour in the future. So if you have anything you'd like us to speak about, or anything you'd love to see us do, games, anything like that, drop it in the comments and we will be sure to definitely have a look. But apart from that, have an amazing night. Go grab yourself a drink, go grab yourself some food, because this has been about an hour long. This footage, people, was 2 hours when we finished. 2 hours, and I managed to get it down to an hour long for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, leave your comments down below on what you think, and I'll be sure to read them. Many thanks from me, like I said, producer, publisher and editor, sister, the executive producer, the owner, founder and executive host, me also the host, and then WeirdoFray, her partner, who is co-host and co-producer. So from all of us over here, we appreciate you if you did stay this long, and I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to let you guys watch the bloopers. So, have fun. Right, go on. You need to redo it because I fucked it.
It all has to be one take.
Yeah, because I can't do the jumpy segments because it will look weird. So we need to get it in one take.
I'm ZaFray, and I'm the owner, founder, and executive producer of Wilderness with the Frays, and I'm your executive host tonight.
Hello, I'm EliteFray. I am the editor, publisher, and producer of Wilderness with Frays, and I'm your host tonight.
Hello, I'm WeirdoFray, and I'm the co-producer and co-host of the Wilderness with the Frays, and I'm your co-host.
What? What did you do?
I'm the wilderness with the Frays.
From start to finish, podcasts aren't edited.
Okay. Ay,
Is it?
Dios mío, santificado sea tu nombre, Señor.
It's not that though. So why would it be WWF? Why would you even care about the abbreviation?
Señor, ayúdame, Señor, dame la paciencia.
Oh my. That is diabolical.
Homelessness with the Frays. That's
Oh
what
my
the show's gonna become.
But then I actually
I'd be a
looked
stripper.
at stuff.
Because I'm an immigrant.
No, for institution, because it's LGBTQ institution. Because it's just an institute.
It's not an institute.
Baby, I love you. But honestly, at this point, they're going to put you instituted after this podcast, okay?
An
You
institute
better
is
stop.
like a place, you know, an institution.
Yeah, I know.
LGBTQ plus is not an institute, but
It's not a place.
no, but I